Women are almost always in the front line when disasters happen in Bangladesh. They are the ones who protect children, animals, and other belongings. Most of the time, their husbands are out of the village trying to earn a living. Let us meet them in their communities. First in Tangal in North Bangladesh, where floods and riverbank erosion are the most common hazards. And then in the south of Noakhali, where powerful cyclones regularly hit the area.
Do you feel more vulnerable than men?
Yes, we feel more vulnerable than men because we have children to take care of. They do not know how to swim in the flood water. We always have to look after them. We are even more vulnerable after cyclones. We have to cook food for our family, but it's very hard to do that because there's no place to cook food. There's not even a dry place to store our food.
We were taught how to prepare for disasters, but it is not enough. We need to learn more on how we can cope and survive it.
Do you participate in disaster decision-making?
We participate in community meetings. Sometimes they ask for our opinion. We tell them places we think are safe from disasters. They listen to us.
We have a community meeting during the flood season. We are asked what should be done and how it can be implemented. We give our suggestions and they listen to us.
Who do you think should be responsible of protecting you from disasters?
We are responsible. We do not expect the government or any NGO to be responsible for us. We are the ones who should be able to cope with the situation. Yes, we feel that the international community has a responsibility. The government should also be more responsible.
Do you receive early warning messages?
In 1991, our community did not have an early warning system. But in 2007, when Cyclone Sidar hit this area, we were alerted. I received the warning 2 days before the cyclone. I heard the message from the microphone of the mosque. Volunteers from Dibu Nasyongsta also disseminated the warning in the community using megaphones. I also listened to the radio.
As soon as we got the warning message, we called on all the members of the community to go to the cyclone shelters. We brought food so that our children will have something to eat. We also find ways on how we can protect our cattle.
During Cyclone Sidar, my husband was not home. He was working. I just can't leave my house during a cyclone. I am very attached to my cattle, cows, hens, and ducks. I also have to make sure my children are safe. Men don't think the same way. They immediately run to the nearest cyclone shelter.
Do you use microcredit finance? How does it help you?
I loaned 3 times from Dibu Nasyongsta. In one loan, I borrowed 2,000 taka to buy hens and ducks. I sold it afterwards, and my earnings helped me pay back the loan. Microcredit is important. After getting a small loan, I bought a cow. Every day, I milk the cow and I sell the milk in the market. It helps me earn extra income.
What do you need to be protected from cyclones?
We need embankment to protect the river from erosion. We also need shelters. The number of shelters in our community are not enough. Not everyone can take shelter there. Other people are forced to seek shelter wherever they can.
We also need to learn how to grow vegetables. Men cannot fish after the cyclone. They lose their income. We need other livelihood options like rickshaws so that men will have other income-generating activities.
We are eager to work, but we're not just given the opportunity. How can they expect us to survive after disasters? We need training to improve our skills. If we are poor, we cannot survive after a cyclone.
When do you need help? Before, during, or after disasters?
We want help before a disaster happens.
We face many disasters in Bangladesh. After every disaster, we get a lot of relief and support from the government and international agencies. But it does not change our lives. We don't want only relief. We want help so that we can earn money.
We are marginalized poor. Every disaster, I have to depend on others to survive. How many times will they provide me with only help and relief? I don't want only that. I want to survive with my dignity intact. Give me an opportunity to earn a living to make me more resilient to disasters.
Women and children are 14 times more likely to die than men during a disaster. In the 1991 cyclone, which killed more than 130,000 people in Bangladesh, 90% of victims were women.